Coffezilla has built his career by exposing and single-handedly destroying creators who are in the wrong. And just recently, he has gone viral for exposing YouTube's biggest scammer, the Hawk Tuah girl. From becoming a worldwide meme off of saying a few sentences, the Hawk Tuah girl, aka Haliey Welch, has found herself in massive controversy after an awful attempt at getting into the crypto market. The scandal has since totaled her career, and everyone online has turned against her.
What new thing did you do? What was different here? You made a rug pull crypto. That's as old as dirt.
But how exactly did this all happen? Hi, you're watching Indart. Every week I'm uploading a brand new YouTube documentary, and today we'll be diving into the disastrous story of how the Hawk Tuah girl completely destroyed her own career with one huge mistake. On the 24th of June 2024, street interview channel Tim and DTV would upload a video with what was originally titled "What Makes a Man Go Crazy?" However, this would later be changed to Hawk Tuah Girl Original Video after gaining nearly 9 million views due to this prominent segment in the video.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing, you get me?
This single clip would instantly become a worldwide known meme, as it was quick to spread to every platform. And shortly after, the internet was able to find out who this girl actually was, Haliey Welch. This meme would only go on to get bigger as time progressed, as more edits and videos were made from the original clip. But surprisingly, Haliey kept her internet presence extremely quiet, almost as if she didn't have any plans to become an internet sensation to begin with. But this would all change on the 21st of August 2024, when Haliey would create her own YouTube channel under the name Hawk Tuah with Haliey Welch. With the About section reading, Haliey Welch is ready to show the world that she's much more than a 30-second clip, and she's here to stay. It wouldn't be until the 4th of September where she would upload her introduction video.
She's literally doing anything to stay relevant.
Does anyone actually give a fuck about her?
Why are we keeping this girl relevant?
Your 15 minutes are up.
Your joke was funny for 2 days. Stop.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby.
However, this video did not come across well, with 9,000 likes comparing to a staggering 28,000 dislikes. People in the comments also had to share their own opinions. WTF is this? Imagine milking a 30-second meme with a podcast. She literally said 2 words and is now somehow set for life. It also didn't help that Haliey had decided to bring on Jake and Logan Paul, 2 of YouTube's already most hated creators, and this is where the internet seemingly decided to take a different approach to Haliey, as now every time she would release a new episode of her podcast, it would only go on to receive more dislikes than likes, and it was understandable why. Haliey became famous after saying 2 words on a random night, having fame simply thrown into her hands without having to work hard at all. One singular episode went on to receive over 70,000 dislikes, with people starting to make fun of her. I'm a 41-year-old surgeon. Mid-operation, I got an important message that the Hawk Tuah podcast was released. I dropped everything and rushed home immediately. Thank you for saving my life, Hawk Tuah. If Haliey hadn't already made enough money from her 15 seconds of fame, she had decided she wasn't quite done just yet. On the 7th of November, Haliey would post to Twitter her favorite meme coins, with the Hawk coin stating that it was coming soon. As expected, her community completely hated this idea, as influencers creating meme coins are typically known for scamming their fans by stealing their money and crashing out on the coin. One of the most liked comments under the post read, "Do not launch a meme coin. You will instantly lose all our support and never regain it." Regardless of the backlash she received, she decided to ignore everyone telling her to drop the project, and she released the meme coin for the public to buy.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
On her post addressing the release of her coin, there was a community contribution that stated 96% of the token supply has been sniped and is slowly being sold on the community. Buying this highly speculative coin might result in a loss, and high due diligence is recommended. Essentially, what this means is that prior to the release of the coin, Haliey had some other people purchase the majority of the coins so that when it released to the public and everyone bought into it, she would be able to sell her coins for massive profit whilst leaving everyone else with basically nothing. Exactly that had happened, as within only a few hours of the release of the coin, the price of Hawk had dropped by over 90%. One user on Twitter would state, "My $35,000 that I purchased of Hawk is now $2,000 after 10 minutes of buying. I purchased your coin, Hawk, that you were so excited about with my life savings and children's college education fund as well. You didn't mention that you were going to buy 97% of the supply and sell it almost immediately to make a large profit." In an attempt to make amends for her mistake, as she was now receiving mass amounts of criticism and was even facing legal issues, Haliey had decided to create a Twitter space with her team in the coin to find her way out of the drama. However, with Coffezilla in the call simultaneously, it only ended up being a total disaster.
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey guys.
What Coffezilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the f are you on?
Profiting from the rug pull, I think it's relevant.
We didn't pull a rug. I don't know what you're trying to say. It's not true. That's defamation.
Doc, do the math. Do the math.
Defamation. You're saying that we pulled a rug. There was no rug pull.
3%.
You're defaming our character.
Are you not gonna let me talk? You just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit.
Coffezilla would go on to briefly explain how she had scammed her fans to begin with.
I want to start with the big tweet that kind of set it all off. That would be this by Bubble Maps, which showed 96% of the supply was controlled by the team and was being sent out to a bunch of smaller wallets. The implication being that some of them might be dumping on you. Pretty quickly, the Hawk Tuah girl came in to copy and paste what her team told her to say, which said, "Team hasn't sold one token and not one key opinion leader was given one free token. We tried to stop snipers as best we could through high fees at the start of the launch." They pre-sold the tokens, guys. They sold them to a bunch of investors with a pre-sale, and then those people were unlocked immediately upon launch. So you can see that with her tokenomics here. It says Haliey's locked for 12 months, but you can see the strategic allocation is fully unlocked immediately on token generation event, which means that if they sold out the whole 17%, you're looking at about $2.8 million raised by pre-selling these tokens.
He would then mention the fee scam, where Haliey had made majority of her money from.
Now, the other part of this scam that I really need to break down because people don't understand it exactly is the fee scam, okay? When this launched, they had 15% fees on trading. They said that this was to stop snipers, but basically what this means, and because the team now blames snipers for a lot of this rug pull, but what it means is they benefited the entire way. You can see in 24 hours, they made almost $2 million from this fee. Meanwhile, on Dex Screener, you can see the sniper, which is the #1 trader on this coin. They made about $1.3 million in their total profits and loss. So they actually made less in total profits, this sniper that ruined the project, than the team made on fees. Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora pools. And that goes to, yes, the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that own? Who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project.
Who's the project? Who is the project?
Well, the project is over here, Haliey Welch, right? And
how much does Haliey Welch own?
This is Haliey Welch's project.
So she owns all of it.
Coffezilla.
I'm just trying to figure out who owns it.
Do you know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself?
One of the people in the team who was speaking in the call began frequently pointing out how the coin was not a scam.
Everyone thinks that, oh, everything's a rug. Everything's a rug. Everyone's here to you. Nah, we're here to onboard real people outside of this spaces. Right? The people here, you guys are already y'all are ahead every day thinking everything's a scam. And you know what? You guys are right. Everything is a scam, but not this. Not this.
He then proceeded to get angry and call people who bought into the coin, quote, mentally ill.
He's having a meltdown.
You know, you guys, I'm going to say y'all, you guys, right? There's a lot of negativity in the space. I think crypto brings the mentally ill into this thing, right? If you guys are in crypto, you're most likely mentally ill, and I'm gonna count myself as mentally ill for even being here right now.
Before Coffee would finally address the main concern of the video, the insiders buying the coin before it was actually released.
You guys released 3% to the Meteora pool, while you have 17% of the token allocation unlocked day one. From your strategic allocation. Are you guys insane? What do you guys think exactly is going to happen when your insiders get sent their tokens? And by the way, who made the money from your 17% pre-sale while you're giving a tiny piece of the pie to the public? Like, what the hell? This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen, and it is a scam.
After being muted at the end of the conversation, Haliey, out of the blue, would decide to leave the call, claiming that she was going to bed, when in reality, this was an attempt to divert the attention away from her, as she knew the drama was now serious. Haliey hasn't made any public statements about the drama since the release of Coffezilla's video, and in return, the community has completely turned against her. Every platform that she is on is receiving huge amounts of hate, her podcast has completely fallen off, and people are stealing her signature slogan to make fun of her. You're going to a jail, better talk to a lawyer. However, on the 21st of December, Haliey would tweet, "I take this situation extremely seriously and want to address my fans, the investors who have been affected, and the broader community. I am fully committed to assisting the legal team representing the individuals impacted, as well as to help uncover the truth, hold the responsible parties accountable, and resolve this matter. If you have experienced losses related to this, please contact Berwick Law using the link below." Basically summarizing that,
fortunately, maybe unfortunately for some of you weird people, she is alive, and she posted the most lawyered up tweet I think I've ever read in my entire life. Did you get scammed by Hawk Tuah coin? Make sure to email us so that we can give you absolutely nothing and deflect all the blame so Haliey gets to keep all of the profits.